one. This one's for you, Albert. How does recruiting change for master's and PhD students?
I think the question really becomes, how does recruiting change from profile to profile? And so when I talk about SDEs, software development engineers at Amazon, we hire them at all levels, whether they're bachelor's, master's, or PhDs. The process initially is the same. It could change because you may be expected to talk about your research. You may be expected to talk about your past experience since you're a master's. And so there might be more questions in that sense, but like the actual process, the recruiting process doesn't alter much. Now, we do hire masters and PhDs in the sciences and within our MBA. And so that's a different type of interviewing process. And so, for example, for PhDs, they're expected to actually give a talk during their interview process. And so, like, they'll go through a couple interviews, go to lunch, and then after lunch, what we'll do is we'll bring in, we'll invite folks from Amazon I know it seems like a lot of pressure, but people know like they're just talking about their research, so it's not a grill you Q&A type, but it's just more an opportunity.
It's nothing like coming on with me and Devin and asking for a raise.
Yeah.
But I will say next week on Tuesday, December 3rd, I think, I'm doing a show on public speaking. So I'm going to talk about how to speak in public and be a good public speaker and the basic tips of getting it right. And so if you're that PhD candidate who wants to, A, pass your defense, and B, know how you would then come do that here, I'm going to be talking about what I know about public speaking next week on Tuesday. That said, so that what I was laughing about is like you backed into queuing the perfect call to action promo. And so that'll be next week. That said, look, we didn't used to recruit PhDs.
Right.
And one of the things I'll say, and I'm transparent about this, I was in a PhD program. No, Grizzlywood, you can't ask questions through chat, but chat will tell you how to ask questions. And there it is, just like that. But what so I guess you did ask a question, right? You asked a meta question. Good for you. Anyway, we didn't used to recruit PhDs because early in Amazon's history, we wanted people who were focused on cranking out work. Now we've advanced so much, we need people who are also cranking out future science. And so for Alexa, we have a bunch of doctorates in speech science, obviously machine learning, artificial intelligence. We have people in computer vision, my field, for drones. We have people, what else do we hire PhDs for?
Robotics.
Again, the
big data.
It's
security,
a long list.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, security. Security is a huge thing at Amazon, obviously, because of customer trust.
Yep.
We have tons of people keeping your data safe, making sure that it's not ever exposed in a way. I better be careful what I say here because I want to make a bunch of jokes about Russia, and I'm just going to let it be.